3, 3. Okay, cool. Zealots, that should be fine. Okay. Come on, I need 50 gas. Okay. And, okay, you may be thinking, and I know probably only I care about this just because I'm a total nerd, but how do pylons generate supply? They just look like this giant spinning thing. Well, the Protoss are a psychic race. They don't just thrive on it. They are a psychic race. They have mental abilities that are beyond humans. And yes, humans are in this game, just in case you're wondering. And so, they use those mental abilities, but they kind of like run out of it, and they need a constant supply of it, which is where pylons come in. They are the power behind the Protoss psychic abilities. They kind of like redirect the psychic emissions of Protoss, giving them, how do I put this? Giving them like psychic abilities, or channeling their psychic energies. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what it is. Okay, so what am I doing here? I set it to what's called a novice map. And then, I don't know if it's novice or novus. Leave down in the comments whatever the pronunciation is, because I'm a grammar Nazi. So I kind of want to know what's up, you know? But, yeah. So I knocked down the rocks. Or actually it was the debris. Which, on a novice map, or a novice map, however you want to pronounce it, the debris blocks off your main base, your starting base. Your starting base is called your main base, by the way. Because once I go through the campaign, I'm going to be using a lot of that lingo, and I sounded so old. But, yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of that stuff. Facepalm moment. I'm going to be using a lot of specific terms that a lot of people may or may not understand if you've never played StarCraft, or never even, like, heard of it. Okay. Now, so I knocked down the debris field, and I claimed what's called an expansion, or my natural expansion, which is the expansion right outside your base. So it is just another chance for you to be able to harvest minerals. And these minerals are mainly what you need. Okay, so what is this assimilator doing for me? Well, you can see this tab up here. Vespene gas is used to build your forces. Gather more gas from Vespene geysers. There is this thing in the game called Vespene gas. It is... Vespene gas is used to unlock more advanced units. And what do I mean by more advanced units? By more advanced units, I mean like... The Zealot is the basic unit, right? It's the basic unit. It's the first thing that you can build. I built it without putting any of these assimilators down. Whereas, you saw me working with what are called Stalkers, which are these guys. They're something different. They required Vespene gas. So, that's something very, very different altogether. Now, what is this Vespene gas? I honestly don't exactly know. It's just like some sort of gas that is used to build higher tier units. It's also used to build what are called sentries. Sentries are very helpful. They're kind of like the spellcaster for the Protoss race. They can put up force fields, so what they do, like, okay, let's say this is an invading army. And I have a sentry placed up here. As they're charging up, I can put force fields in front, blocking them from coming up, while my army attacks down. It's really kind of cool. It's really helpful in a lot of like higher level games. You'll see that. You'll see like people using really, really clutch force fields, really, really good stuff, and it's so crazy how good they are. What's okay? Yeah. So that's okay. That's kind of what the beginning to a game is for Protoss. But what am I doing here? Because at first I was training men out of this. But what's going on now? What am I doing? Well, there's a building called a cybernetics core. That after a while you can upgrade, or you can research something called a warp gate technology. Here, let's undo him from warp gate. So you saw me with this normal gateway. Well, hold on. It'll be normal in a second. Normal. Normal! Oh no. Okay, so now it's normal. Now, I have to train you to determine. But when you upgrade it, what ends up happening is you upgrade it to a warp gate. So now you can literally, as long as you place the units within a warp field, all you have to do is click on the Zealot, and you warp in former Zealots. It's so much faster, so much easier. Okay. Now, You may be wondering, okay, how am I making everything go so fast? I'm not clicking on these things. What am I doing? Well, there are things in the game called hotkeys, and almost everything is a hotkey, which is basically like a shortcut on the keyboard for you to be able to access it quickly. So like I go here, the hotkey for probe is P. Let's try another probe. Or if I go here, the hotkey for build is B. Oh, whoops, I hit V.